the spirit of Michael, to me, was the spirit of the, I'll put it like this, the hope of the Jewish people is for the coming of the Messiah. The hope of Christians is for the return of Jesus. The hope of Muslims is for the coming of the Mahdi, or the guide, who would guide human beings back to the straight path of God. Michael, to me, like Barack Obama, was like a herald of a new kind of age, an age where human beings would not be troubled by the color of their skin, not be troubled by their tribal differences, their ethnicity, their biology. Michael was a man for the new world that God, in my judgment, promised through the mouth of his prophets that he would bring in. And when one would sit and watch Michael's concerts, especially the one that my son got from Michael that he played for me, his concert in Europe. Was it Romania? Bucharest. Mm-hmm. And when you see human beings, I mean, just pass out. Because Michael was more to them and to us than a singer of songs or a great dancer. He was a human being that touched human beings in the deepest part of our being. And that's, of course, my sentiment toward him, which in the interview I'll probably want to even go deeper into that. But one thing I will say to your wonderful viewers and the fans and lovers of Michael, when I visited him, we sat in a room in his house, and of course, Michael missed his childhood. And you couldn't be with Michael in an intimate setting and he not talk about the childhood that he missed, the sleepovers, the pillow fights, the kind of things that children do. When he mentioned it with a great sadness, I said to him, you know, Michael, in the world of wisdom, we don't waste a lot of time in foolish pursuit. That even while a child is being formed in the womb, we think in terms of what this child can contribute to the onward march of civilization. And my teacher, the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, said to us that in the ancient world, people got the highest degree that they was offered by the time they were 18 years of age. We find that in the system where we are, Western education delays for the purpose of money. But people can learn faster than they are being taught. So I said to Michael, Michael, don't be displeased with your dad. He did something for you that may be painful and you may feel it was against you, but all the people that engage in pillow fights, that had sleepovers, they're the ones buying your records and marveling at your gifts. So your time was to serve humanity in a special way, and you got that start, that discipline from your father. And no matter what you think, there's a sense of gratitude that should come to him, because he disciplined you and your brothers and sisters as well, and started you on the road to becoming the greatest entertainer in our history.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Yeah. And I don't think that it will be repeated anytime soon.
No, when I saw the preview of his, or rather his,
the movie, this is it?
no, the press conference in London, and I said to myself, you know, Michael has been away from the scene in terms of entertainment for years now. But Michael wants to let the world know that, you know, as you retire the jersey of Michael Jordan, and you look at Tiger and say, well, he's the greatest that ever did it. After this is it, there would never have to be anyone even attempting to approach Michael, because the king, the greatest that ever did it, was going to do it one more time to let the world know I am that I am.
Have you ever spoken with him about the tour, the concert?
No, I spoke to some that were very close to him. I was in Africa, or on my way to Africa, and I got a call that there was some nervousness about the number of concerts that Michael was signed to do, and his health, stamina, and that if Michael failed to perform what was in the contract, there was fear or concern that those who wanted to strip him of his catalog and were working for years to weaken him in his cash flow, so that he would give up more and more of the strength of his catalog. I mean, his ownership of these catalogs. And you know, the world has to look at Michael. Michael was not just an entertainer. He was a heck of a businessman.
Thank you. At least you said it.